Hello, my name is Billy Hutchinson, and I serve as the Director of Worldview Implementation, Academics, and Digital Education here at Hickory Grove Christian School. At Hickory Grove, one of the things that we want to do is meet four what we call essential outcomes for not just our students, but for our staff members and for our families as well. The first of those outcomes is commitment. We want students to be committed to Christ. We want them to be committed to their families, committed to their studies, committed to their arts program or athletics, whatever it might be. We want them to be committed. Number two, we want them to be connected. Most importantly, connected to God through the work of Christ, but then connected to one another as image bearers. Seeing that that's what unifies us. What unifies us is that we're made in the image of God, and so therefore that's what gives us dignity and value. And so how do we connect with one another as image bearers? The third piece that we want to instill in our students is the piece of balance. What does it mean to be spiritually balanced, mentally balanced, physically balanced, socially balanced, emotionally balanced? And so how do we monitor that, and how do we process this from technology and from classroom and from athletics fields? And we want students to be balanced, and frankly we haven't modeled that well for our students, but we want to promote balance. And then lastly, we want to promote wisdom. And so we understand that wisdom is knowing how to live well as a human being. And so we have to understand what God has said about His world and what we know about us as human beings. And we look at the grand story of creation, fall, redemption, and restoration, and how do we become agents of restoration, understanding the biblical wisdom that we learn in our classrooms, wisdom through academics, wisdom through social experiences. And so we want students to graduate from Hickory Grove being committed, connected, balanced, and wise. But we also want that for our family and staff members as well. In all, what we want to do is increase the biblical proficiency and the cultural fluency of all of our stakeholders. How do we understand what the Bible teaches, and how do we understand how to live in this cultural moment? So at Hickory Grove Christian School, that's what we want to do. We want to produce students that are committed, connected, balanced, and wise, that are biblically proficient and culturally fluent to be able to live out their lives in this cultural moment.